Devin Haney on the weekend scores a 4th round stoppage over Abdullaev. Devin Haney, only age 20. Definitely one to watch. If you don't know who he is, look him up, highlight him. I predict, not a guarantee, but I predict he's on for great things in the future. 4th round stoppage. Let's cover the fight. Let's get into it. Let's kind of see. Let's see what's so good about Devin Haney. So, round 1 and round 2 with Devin Haney, what he does is he holds the center of the ring, and then he slightly moves backwards, sort of like tempting his opponent to come onto him. And when they step in his firing range, he just lets off machine gun hand speed. It's not that pretty boy hand speed to look good. It's that hand speed, that kind of hand speed to do damage to you, to hurt you. And I think that with his hand speed, he intimidates his opponents. They don't know what to do, because if they step into that range, they're gonna get peppered up, and it's hard to dodge them fast bullets. What I like about Haney in round 1 and round 2, he's not greedy. He's not trying to throw every single shot in the book. It's mainly jabs, double jabs, and right hands. The more confident he gets, the more he finds his range, the more single right hands he throws, and the hooks and uppercuts come after. So round 1 and round 2, Abdullaev didn't really have a clue. It's kind of hard to watch Abdullaev when Haney's looking so good, but Abdullaev didn't have a clue what to do. He looked a bit lost out there. He kept coming forward, but as he comes forward, he's just getting sprayed up with machine gun funk. Round 3, Devin Haney's now in his stride, and now that he's sort of found his range and he's landing his right hand and his jabs regular, he's now throwing uppercuts and hooks. And what I liked was, I think it was round 3 or round 4, as Abdullaev got close, Haney would just dip his knees slightly and whip in some body shot hooks, and then get back in his position, get back on the back foot a little bit. Did it so quick, it's like it's natural. So he's been drilling stuff out. Trained by his dad. If you watch if you watch the Haney train, on one of his documentaries on YouTube or on Instagram, trains really hard. He's got that Roy Jones speed and that Marvin Hagler meanness. Round 4, very similar to round 3. As Abdullaev gets in close, some lead uppercuts, but also I see a little bit of head movement and a bit of shoulder roll. So Haney used to train with Mayweather as well, with Mayweather Senior on the pads, and sparred with Mayweather Junior as well. So maybe he's got a little bit of that Philly roll, shoulder roll style as well. But wasn't really questioned a lot defensively, because he was just whitewashing his opponent, and his defense in his fight was mainly his footwork, moving backwards. And when I say he moves backwards, he doesn't run. He just shuffles slightly backwards, and you'd kind of get the feel he's a counterpuncher. But do you class him as a counterpuncher? Because when he attacks, he initiates all his attacks. The only thing that he counters is with the footwork. So as he goes backwards, when you come forward, boom, he'll attack you. But yeah, excellent feet as well. So definitely one to watch. So at the end of the 4th round, Abdullaev in his corner, his nose looks busted. He's got like long cotton buds going in his nose. Doesn't answer the bell for the 5th round, and that's the end of the fight. In the post-fight interview, Haney calls out Lomachenko. So they're basically in the same weight class, 135 pounds, which is roughly about 9 stone 10, 9 stone 11. And he says, I want Lomachenko. So he's just won, but Haney's just won the WBC interim belt, which is like a mini title of the WBC belt, which Lomachenko holds. And he says, Lomachenko, to me, I'm going to call him Nomachenko, because he doesn't want to fight me. Now, most people would say, don't let him nowhere near Lomachenko. Lomachenko's 31, Haney's 20. But me personally, I think that Haney's style, he's tall, he's rangy, fast hands, fast feet. I think this could be a nightmare style for Lomachenko. I know Lomachenko is a good fighter, but I have no problem with a young Haney going in with Lomachenko right now. I think he's going to fight him better than Luke Campbell, although Luke Campbell did well. I think he's going to give Lomachenko hell, and he possibly, not definitely, possibly could win. If he loses, I don't think he's going to get like badly damaged or going to get his confidence badly hurt, So make the fight with Lomachenko now. Yeah, I said it. So Lomachenko, promoted by Bob Arum on the ESPN network. Haney, promoted by Eddie Hearn on the Matchroom promotion, the Zone TV channel. So that fight may not be too hard to make because, this year alone, Arum and Eddie Hearn have made 2 fights that I can think of together. No, 3 fights. They've made the Lomachenko Luke Campbell, which Lomachenko won. Then they made the Ramirez versus Hooker, which Hooker won. And prior to that, they made, I think it was this year, it was Lomachenko Crawler. So they do business. If you guys are new to boxing and you don't know, a lot of boxing promoters tend to not get on. So a lot of the big fights don't happen because you could have 2 fighters both promoted by different promoters. But that shouldn't be a major obstacle with this particular fight because they've, like I said, they've made fights together. Also, Gervonta the Tank Davis, another great talent, has just moved up from 130 pounds to 135 pounds. So that's another fight for Haney, but that might be hard to make because Tank Davis is promoted by Mayweather Promotions, and that's under Al Heyman, and I think it's pretty clear to see that Eddie Hearn and Al Heyman don't get on. For those of you who know boxing, you would know that Anthony Joshua is promoted by Eddie Hearn, and Deontay Wilder is with Al Heyman, and they haven't been able to make that fight, and there's a shed load of money in that fight. And that fight has probably failed in the negotiation stage about 3 or 4 times. So I can't see the Gervonta Davis fight happening, although that would be a very good fight. But if you can't make Lomachenko, I would say why not go for Luke Campbell? That's another Eddie Hearn fighter. So that basically that's an in-house fight. And I think Luke Campbell is good, but I'm gonna go with Haney on that one. Too young, too fast, too vicious. So that's my thoughts. But what do you guys think of Haney? Am I wrong? Am I rushing it? Is he too young? Is it too soon? If he fights Lomachenko, does he lose? Does he get mentally scarred if he loses, or is it a loss that if he does lose, he'll grow from it? And like I said, I'm not saying he's gonna lose. I'm not saying he's definitely gonna win, but I'm gonna side with him to win this fight. So yeah, you may find that a little bit controversial, but that's how I see it. Yeah, I think there's nothing more to cover. This is MSLB, Mark Sterling Loves Boxing. I'm in the description below. I'm going to leave a link to a Haney fight. Normally Sky Sports will put a YouTube full fight of Haney later on in the week because they're trying to promote this guy. So I'll put that fight in there. But if not, I'll put his previous fight against Antonio Moran in there as well. Check him out. He's worth your time. Okay? Have a good evening. Bless you all. Bye-bye.